EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from the Windy City. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Second and 11.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, Cowboy 8, 79 Broncos. Go.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And the Bears.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
The 37-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Out to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 43, it's second and 3. Throwing now from the gun. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
And
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting
Now from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Stein. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Already out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Looking to throw. Stein. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Bears at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the low on the way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You talk about this Lions defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw. Stein. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Second and 10. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18-7. Drop low 80.
They'll look to throw again. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A nice throw from the 3rd-round pick. It gets him a 1st down. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
We're just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19. 60, 19 Lion.
Operating from the gun. Stein. Now a run here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau able to record his 5th sack of the season. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
That's good.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Lions nothing.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
180.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. These two teams had met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
We go, come on. We go, 76, 180.
Back to throw, Goff. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. This defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
You look at this Bears defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, Stein. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Short one caught by Loveland. Past the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Looking to throw. Stein. Now a screen going to be set up out to the left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
14. Lions, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Goff now looking to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Goff. And this pass broken up. Contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Pulled in at the 24. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Bears take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Off the play fake. Stein. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
To the left side into the hands of Adunze. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was impressive to me, because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Track 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 rattle. 18 rattle.
Back to throw. Stein. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. Play after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Bears 21. Lions nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is gone. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, if incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Goff. And he is caught. And he'll have his pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
At the 42-yard line.
180. Ric Flair. Maverick.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
2 for 1.
Goff now looks to throw. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
We go tonight.
On the keeper, here's Goff. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And it'll be a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
42-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. To the left side, he's got his tight end Lovely. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
5-yard gain on the play.
That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Well, but the man is Kmet, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight.
And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Roma Dunze, 43 yards. And the Bears are able to add on to their first half lead. Now the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Bears 28, Lions nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Next the score, Bears 28, Lions 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. A pass complete to Odunze. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
60 Eagles, 60.
The final shot before break. Stein. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jackson. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Goff. To the left side, he finds to Slaw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Shell, 180, hey, 76.
Now Goff. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's Goff. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Goff now to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Goff looking to change the play. Again, he'll drop the throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing again is Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1
yards. And the Lions first down. First and goal at the 1 yard line.
Manning hits him in stride. Touchdown.
To number 19.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Stein. Pass complete to Loveland. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Loveland with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
35. Lions 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Goff now looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
First down, Detroit.
Goff throwing again. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Listen. Hey, lift!
To throw is Goff. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On third down, here's Gibbs. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Goff. And he is caught. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. And somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here as they start at their own 24-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3.
Come on. 7, 19 tight.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Goff now looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnston. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lions, first down.
2 for 1.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff. He's airing it out for Williams.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Goff.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Goff. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Right on the coverage, we just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here, and he's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
60 Bison, Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Stein. A pass complete to Adunzo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
The kicker on
The try here for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Bears 42, Lions 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now gone. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Lions first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's gone. Oh, it was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
180.
Gone. Johnston on the quick slow. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
That's good.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
180.
Now gone. He's got another one to Johnston. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Goff. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
He certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. And the defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 4.
Short one caught by Loveland. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually works. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he's corralled at the 40, but now before picking up 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
That is incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
But Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only did they get the win, they played a clean football game, didn't have any turnovers against that great defense.
Yeah, it's a terrific observation because you know they emphasize ball security, wanted to avoid making any major mistakes playing against that tough defense, and they were turnover free and took points when they were available. Excellent execution, and they did it confidently.
So for the Bears,
they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.